I enter now the temple of the void, that sacred silence that strips me of all that I am not. I come not to perform, but rather to presence, not to impress, but to remember. And may what moves through me be real, and may what reaches you be true. And may we meet somewhere between that ache and the infinite as divine sparks in the dark. Let it be enough for now. That's what the void is saying today. I'm sure you have those moments because I sure as have had plenty. And you and I are the same. You wish you could be more, do more, provide more. In my case, I have a family. And I wish I could do more and provide more for my kids. Have given them different opportunities until now. Reflects my deep core wound of not being enough, That feeling of not being enough. Fuck. It wrecks you. Fucking murders you. To constantly have that feeling of not being enough. It's not just that you don't do enough. You are not enough. Some of the deepest pain that I have felt has arisen from the belief that I'm not enough. For me, that's like the core wound. Like that has been like the driving force, the thing that has landed me so deeply nestled in the void. That wound has magnetized to it so many situations that have reflected that back to me. It's like my whole life has been built around it, And so you start looking around, really looking around, to drop the fucking spiritual buzzwords and shit, like staying high vibe and, not dwelling on the negative because your energy goes where your attention flows type of deal, right? So, I have this thing in my life, I realize this belief in my life, and it's a so-called negative belief. And just by not acknowledging it, it's like, oh, if I just don't look at that and I keep looking at all the good and I have gratitude, that's more of what life is going to be mirrored back to me. Like, that can just send everything else into oblivion. Like, it doesn't just dissolve it because you took your attention away from it. And maybe there are ways to do it. I'm not going to knock it. But for me, I've been having to look at every single fucking thing that has reinforced my belief of not being enough. And to finally drop all the illusions and really take a good hard look at your life. There have been so many parts of my life that I've been trying to rise above, to not look at, hoping it would just disappear into this background noise and then off into, I don't know, infinity and beyond. And some of the hardest things to look at are how you feel like you're not enough for your kids. And so I've been reflecting on that. And for the first time, I think because I've been looking at each of these situations, I haven't been pushing it away anymore. And so many of those illusions had fallen away, or the veils had parted. The illusions dissolved into the void. I within the void dissolved back into the void. And so the saying, let now be enough. Let this be enough for now. That hit me in a whole different new way. Because I have been able to look at, and by looking at and feeling, you then dissolve the power it has over you. And you're left with the truth. And the truth in this moment, well, yeah, I can let that be enough for now. I am a divine spark sending out a flare into the velvety nothingness. I'm praying it reaches those who remember the frequency. If you feel this, if you are this, let us build a bridge to one another. And in doing so, bring heaven to earth.